just hired our van here. Jyrki's doing very well. It's a little bigger than we normally would get, but we're just driving through the countryside here now at the moment. It's a very beautiful day here, going by the vineyards. So we're on our way to the hardware store to pick up our floorboards for the living room. And so another day of adventure.
So the first board of the new floor
Is getting laid, so here we are. We have our helper here also, and we're going with a pine floor for this room. Quite a thick
so
board
it is
too.
meant for the floor, so it is actually thick and hard enough.
So we've done our first measurement and we're heading outside to cut.
Kitty, are you happy for the second layer? Are you giving your approval? Ah, she is, yes. Good.
We are now on our way to Angoulême to pick up our friend Minna, who is arriving all the way from Helsinki, and it is Minna's second time here, so we hope that she likes the changes that she sees after the last time.
Is this happening?
This is the summer, what am I trying to say? The summer,
Edition of
yeah, I've completely lost my words now.
something like summery kitchen.
Yeah, so vegetables and sparkling.
Ah, yeah. Sounds like a plan to have this kind of a dinner. So, what
So
are
we
we
have
going
our
to do?
French cookery here to make our ratatouille tonight, but we are feeling a little lazy, so we might skip a few of the more intricate steps. So let's get these chopped. Maybe first the aubergines and let them soak in some salt that they can drain a bit.
Just exhausted. So of course the trickiest part, because the walls are not straight, so it just gets a bit weird in the end. So now the last part. As you see, it's not straight at all, so it goes narrow there. So we need to
make a template and try and handsaw this and put it in place.
there.
Okay, so now we have our bespoke hand cut piece of wood. Let's see, can we fit it in? We're so warm and wishing to throw ourselves to the river now at this
It
point.
generally fits here very well.
Okay, so now we have to get it somehow
We just
on
need
the
to get it in the
groove. Yeah. And it's in.
There it went.
Okay, so the neighbour had heard us sawing desperately and now came over with another drill, so we just get the end drilled a little bit easier.
Yeah, thank you for the lovely neighbors. They are very helpful. They couldn't watch any longer from the window us doing this
work.
engineering.
So this is often the best part of
The
living
renovation.
here, that after the renovation we can sit down to something fresh and open a chilled bottle of wine for the lunch. So thank you to Minna, who's prepared us something nice to eat after the floor. We've just put the second last board in and now we enjoy some lunch together.
So ready to go to the beach.
We are.
So we'll have a little day drive to the coast and we'll see where we stop.
We wanted to take a break from the renovation and clear our heads, so we're just arriving here to the seaside town of Royan on the coast of the Atlantic.
We have arrived on the beach in Royan. It's a gorgeous seaside city. It's quite an amazing place. After all these gorgeous, very old towns that are all around in Charente, we all of a sudden have lots of modern buildings. What do you think?
It's really beautiful. It's a bit windy today, but it's warm. And we're alone on the beach because unfortunately Kitty is not allowed on the beach.
So Minna is looking after Kitty there on the boulevard. But yeah, about these buildings, it's just amazing mixture of these modern and old ones, because there's still plenty of these old villas all around. And then these modern buildings are more this kind of a 50s style of a modernism, which are very cool and well built and beautiful, almost like still like some sort of art deco even, or functionalist style. And
they match very, very well together.
They do, and the vegetation is old enough that they kind of blend in very well. It's very cool, I have to say.
Yeah. Shall we see how cold
Let's
the water
see
is?
how cold the water is. After swimming every day in our river, which is very, very warm, well, it's not that bad. And I am the one who is always afraid of cold water. So I would say that I could even swim.
Well, it's a little chilly.
How is it possible that you aren't saying it's chilly? Because I am usually the one who is more afraid. But should we try it?
Swim,
Yeah?
if you want, yeah.
It's great.
It's lovely.
It's lovely to be by the sea and get this fresh air, really.
Okay, now we have laid all the floorboards and it's time to start checking that all the nails are down. I'm doing a little bit sanding and then we'll check the color of the tint, how it works here on the floor.
We're now starting the staining process. So we have our stain here and our rags and our brush all ready. And so,
Should I start from this corner?
yeah, whatever
So,
feels good.
wish us luck. Of course, already. Well, doesn't matter if it goes to the skirting board because we are going to put some beading there.
Circular motions.
Of course, there's already dry stain. Well, we learn by doing.
Yeah,
It's a
just
long
make
time.
sure you- I think we
It's a
need
long
to-
time ago that I've done it.
I think the key here is putting enough stain on because then you wipe it off with the other cloth.
Yeah.
So you need to put a lot on and then you wipe off. And then don't forget to wipe off. We've been looking up YouTube videos and it seems that they say speed is the kind of key and keeping going at a good pace.
It's actually, this brush is not like that good, so we just did these stupid stains on the floor, on the wall, but they will be covered anyway under the beading, so we don't care. So I put more
Yeah, just put more in it. Look at it. We have the supervisor here overseeing everything.
So this is a good technique. Robert is doing first the applying the liquid, and I go after with a bit more drier rug.
Fumes are quite heavy.
Yeah, we are using the mask because it's too strong. Okay, so the result is nice but not dark enough, so we are going to make the second coating.
So here we go.
Because the boards were quite warped, there are lots of gaps between the boards, and just realized that it's very good to stain those gaps very well dark. The darker they are, they look exactly like the old floors that are just full of gaps, and they're very dark. But when you see the pine color actually through, it looks just not that nice. So that's why we go through all the possible bigger gaps where you can see the lighter color. Okay, now 2 layers of stain is brushed in.
It looks great. It's exactly the color we wanted. And ready for the vitrification. Very echoey back here.
Robert is doing the edges. We try first. And then when Robert has done the edges, I'll do it with a roller.
The last time we vitrified a floor, we used the roller, so we're hoping it gives, like last time, a good finish, and it's just very easy and very quick. So getting to almost halfway in the room. I'm not sure, can you see the beautiful sheen that's coming in it now? It's just gorgeous. Sometimes in the video it's hard to pick up the colors. It's a little bit darker than what's coming out on the camera.
Okay, now the second layer of the varnish is done. Yesterday we varnished that side of the room, and this morning when it was all dry, we carried the stuff there and now varnished this side. And it's a thunderstorm outside coming, so
We enjoy the soft summer night together in the neighbouring village, and Minna prepares to return home to Helsinki. Our week has gone so quickly, and we already look forward to her return later in the summer. Next week, we have the pleasure of decorating the living room further, and a very special delivery arrives. We cannot wait to share it all with you.